Okay, awesome. What we're doing here today is I have an upcoming Disney trip with my wife and mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and I am being King Candy for one of the days. My wife asked me to 3D print a crown, King Candy's crown, for going to this thing. So we're going to be 3D printing. I'm going to be designing this. Figured I'd just throw on a stream and we'll go for it. Be awesome. So, let's see, inspiration for this. Let me pull up a King Candy here. King Candy. Okay, so this right here, I'm gonna pull this onto the other screen here in just a second. Okay, this right here is what we're doing right here. So I am working on just this crown portion right now. My wife has got the rest of the costume. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. And I guess this is the Oogie Boogie Bash is what we're going to. So we can actually dress up and it's gonna be awesome. But my job is to 3D print this crown, and got a bald head, so it's gonna be great. And we'll get to it. What I want to do is, so I've done this costume before, and one of the problems that I ran into last time was that the crown would sometimes fall off, and then it would break if it fell off and hit the ground. So one of the things that I wanted to do this time, and the way we did it last time, and it actually worked really well, is I actually just glued the crown to my head kind of right back here, right? And so what I want to do this time is I actually want to have the crown itself removable, and the base that we glue to my head will just be attached, and then we'll just attach it with magnets. That way, if it comes off, or I can pull it off if I'm going to be going someplace that it doesn't make sense to have the crown on at the moment, we can pull it off, we can put it away where it's safe, and then, maybe per se going on rides or whatever, I can take the crown off, and it's going to look great. So to start off with here, we're going to... I think it just needs to be, we're going to start off with just kind of a circle, and 2-inch circle, 1.5 inch. We can call it 2-inch circle. So 2, that'd be great. And we're going to extrude this. And like I said, we're going to have kind of this little disc that goes on first, and then we're going to be able to pull off the top half of the crown. And so the disc right here, I want to do that by 0.5, half an inch or so. So that looks great. Yeah. Let's see. One of the things I wanted to do is look at the docs and pull up the chat. Yeah, there you go. That way, if anybody ever pops in, I mean, super unlikely, but hey, you never know, right? Okay, love it. So this is the kind of the piece that I'm intending to have on my head, and then the top part is going to go above this. So also, I want to do the same thing again. This is going to be a new body this time. We're going to do new body, and this one we're going to do maybe 1 inch tall. That'd be great. Now, for each of the little crown curves, it's kind of like a jester crown. Let's do, here, we're going to turn off these for a second so I can sketch over here. And it's more of an arc, but and honestly, this is mostly just however it goes, right? Sure, 2.5. Call that great. 4. And we need 1 for constraining up here. 1.5. Call that good. Okay, cool. We've constrained everything. I would like to, though, trim from... Yeah, we'll trim this. That's great. Okay. Although I don't quite like this just because I want it to come up, but I don't want it to be a full 90 degrees. Nope. I have an idea for that. Okay, but for now I'm going to finish this sketch because this is going to be a loft. What are we building? Loft or a sweep? It's probably going to be a sweep. And to do a sweep, I need to have the circle that this is attached to. So let's make another sketch on the top plane here. And I am going to create project include project. Okay, so now I have this point here. And let's do 3/4 of an inch. We'll see how that goes. That's probably too big, but I mean, at the moment I'm just messing with everything, so sweep. Okay, select. Single path. Okay, profile is this guy. Path is this guy. Great. Taper angle. Let's do 5. Nope. -5 maybe. That's what I want right there. Make that a new body to start with. I mean, we're getting there, and then that's going to be revolved around, so there's 5 of them. And then obviously this needs to get a little smaller if that's the right size for that. And who knows, you know, we're gonna maybe make it bigger or smaller. I don't know yet, but let's see. And then we need like the ball at the end here, right? Or they have these little, I don't know what you would call this. Whatever this ball thing is on the end, we want to get that in there. So, do another sketch. Making a lot of sketches. It's great. Okay, I'm actually going. I'm going to put this in here as well. We're going to intersect that just because we can. And then I'm going to turn that into a construction. We're midpoint. And then we can say how big we want the little ball on the end. maybe 3/4 of an inch. See how it goes? All right, now to revolve this correctly, I actually do need to have a line that goes right through the middle. And so we're gonna grab this other line that we already have, and this one, make those coincident. Nope. So let's grab that line and that line. Parallel, collinear. That's the constraint we want. Collinear. And then we got to trim one of these. Sure. Can finish that, and then we're going to revolve that around this axis. And we want to actually join this one. Okay. So I like it, except I don't want it to go all the way over. So I'm going to go back a little bit. Finish sketch. Sure, let's try 60 degrees. We'll try that. I think it needs to be a little further than that, actually. Nope, that's the wrong sketch. Cool. That worked. All right, now we're going to try this revolve again. Around the axis is this axis. We're going to do nope. We're going to do join. Okay, let's try it and just see. I'm curious what this looks like when we. Maybe it does need to be bigger. I don't know. We'll figure that out in a second. Yeah. Is it this one? It's this one. We're gonna do a circular pattern. Body, we're picking bodies. One selected. Axis, we can actually use the green one. The y-axis right there. And we're gonna do 5. Yes. Okay, I'm liking it, but I like how far the angle is, but I think they need to be bigger. Like, just need to go longer. see. This one. We could probably rename this one to the arc. Because this right here is the 4-inch. Let's do 6-inch. But this is where this is kind of a combined piece. So actually I'm going to delete it from here. And I want to do, actually I'm going to undo this, delete this from here, and we're going to just dimension from here to here as 1/2 inch. Great. And then when I do this one to 6 inches, it just makes it bigger. And so we've broken things. It's all right. We're going to fix it. So that's that one. That's our sweep. Okay, and our sweep is happening because our angle is, oops, that's not what I want. Our angle for these is too high. We want to edit the feature here, and maybe we'll try -3. Yeah, but it needs to be more than that. Edit feature -4. We should probably make this one a parameter because that's interesting. That looks pretty good. So this is one of those things that I might want to just like print out one and then see how I like it and stuff, and then make some adjustments from there. Okay, like for now that's good enough, I think. But what I do want to do is shrink this circle just down a little bit so that it's coincident with the rest of that. Let's figure out. That's going to be 1. Yeah, no, it's not an even number, I don't think. Okay, well, that's the very first sketch we did. And so try that. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And let's start doing a few fillets on some stuff just to make it look. Actually, let's. Oh no, we want to finish that one. This and this. Oh, all of these bodies actually need to get joined. All of these need to get joined. Edit circular pattern. Okay, so there's not a join right there, but we can join them. That's the bottom. The rest of these can be joined. Combine 5. Okay. There we go. Now we can start filleting some things. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but you know. Sure, we'll see how that works. I mean, it's not terrible. Nope. 0.1 it is. I mean, it may be one of those things that I'm actually supposed to put these a little further out from each other, but I don't know. It's probably fine the way it is. Okay, I gotta go get some feedback. So I'm gonna pause the stream, go get feedback from the boss. We'll be right back.